But other than that, welcome.
There we are.
Right?
Will it record? I have no idea.
You guys are almost at 100 views.
It was
You
a good
guys
show.
are at 100 views for Beyond the Gates.
It was a great show.
Wow.
Talking about it.
Good. Congrats. That's fantastic.
And-
Wait,
Yeah,
let
Thank
me
you.
go in.
Hi,
I'm going
everybody.
in.
We are
I'm going
here.
in right now, and I'm like, oh, 103. You're 103 views.
Let me get it later.
We are doing this show, The Young and the Restless, Mini Spotlight. Hi, everybody. They're talking about something else. But what I would say, what matters though, is talking about the Beyond the Gates after show is just finished, and it is out there on YouTube. I've not been able a chance to upload it audio yet, but it's on YouTube. The audio will be uploaded later today because we have a packed shows today. This one will be a little short. It's gonna be a little short and sweet to the point. Hi, everybody. Welcome. After this, we have Emmy winner, Sean Kanan. After that, we have Emmy winner, director, and cameraman, Bruce Cooperman on the GH show. We're going to get some behind-the-scenes stuff. You guys love that. I love that stuff, too, behind the scenes. So I'm bringing you guests, people. I'm bringing you guests. And so, folks, I got to explain something to you. I didn't interview Wally Kurth. I've not been able a chance to upload it audio yet. The audio will be uploaded later today. Okay.
Thanks, James. I know, that's what I thought, too.
Okay. I interviewed Wally Kurth. Shut up,
Jay.
I'm trying to talk. Oh, my God. It's going to be a little short. I'm happy.
I am your father.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Okay. This is a lesson, and I can't control anything. I'm still in a good mood. I'm still in a good mood. It is February 1st.
Yeah, you made it through January.
I made it through January.
Yay!
Longest month on earth. Thank you very much.
It is.
The shortest month on earth, of course, which is Black History Month. Anyway, the point is, I did interview Wally Kurth. He was having construction at his house. When we recorded it, it looked wonderful and sounded wonderful. But it turns out our video did not sync up with our voices. So it's out. It's out as audio. So Daytime Today, celebrating 39 years of Wally Kurth, is out on audio. So if you're going, where is it, James? It's on audio. And so I got to tell you, Wally is the best. I've known him now 11 years. We had a great time. And Wally, I'll see you at that Ralph's. See you at the Ralph's. I always see you. We go to the same Ralph's. That Ralph's. And I went to Ralph's this morning to get my coffee. And so, but it is out. It's out on audio. Just make sure I give a chance to say that. And also check out my Colton Little interview and my Javi Anchondo interviews. They are out now too. This week we have 2 audio dramas premiering. I haven't had to tell them yet. One of them is here in the chat room. Depressed Horse premieres on Friday, February 6th. You're like, what is that? The trailer's out now. Check out the trailer. It's audio. And also, Cupid's Crossing Season 3 is debuting on Thursday, February 5th, December 5th. Oh, what fucking shit is this going on? February 5th. So we have 2 starting this week. And then in 2 weeks, we have 2 more starting. So you got to follow JLJ Media. There's a lot of stuff going on. You got to check out all kinds of stuff. Tammy got stuff going on. Amanda got stuff going on. Candace got stuff. We all got all kinds of stuff going on because I'm celebrating 11 years of doing this for you people. Woo! 11 years of my life.
That you can never get back.
It's crazy.
Get it back.
But I am here for your pleasure. Okay, we're gonna get started. Only thing I'm gonna say, because actually I have to take care of something really quick. Let the ladies talk. The only thing I'm gonna say is, when I'm agreeing with Abby, I know something's wrong. Because okay, I understand I'm not a panicker myself either. I don't just panic.
Right.
But I do get concerned and show concern. Devon was a little too calm about that little child, not teenager, not a young adult, a school-age young child, barely after being a toddler. Oh, well, we'll find him. He's probably just hiding somewhere. And I was on Abby's side. She was like, Devon, stop playing games with me. Devon, something like that. I'll do it, bitch. Yeah, she goes, and she's like, then she got a little, I love that she got escalated a little later. She was like, Devon, don't tell me to calm, don't tell me to calm. She didn't say that, but she's like, don't tell me to calm down. I need you to show me that you're worried too. And he's like, I am worried. And I was like, Tabby, beat his ass. Tell him to show more attention to this. That's all I had to say about this whole story. This whole week was boring as fuck. I barely watched it. I was like, too much is too much. Cameron Grimes is acting her buns off. I'll give it to her. She's acting her buns off. She is. We know she can deliver, but this storyline didn't have to go through all the things it went through to get here. It could have been a whole different way to get here. Ladies, we'll take it over. You guys have literally 15 minutes. I'm out.
Oh, this is gonna be easy as I don't know what. I'm just gonna say this. Go ahead, Tammy.
I just want to say someone, Mrs. Duro 81 in the chat. Who in their right? I'm trying to give it the dramatic emphasis.
Right.
Give it to us, honey.
Who in their right mind chooses to go to a coffee bar when their child has just gone missing? Who needed to get that out?
She needed that. You know what? They needed that coffee. They needed that fix.
Needed that where?
You know what? Me and Tammy are now running Crimson Lights.
Yeah, we're
Maybe
running
if we
Crimson
run better.
Lights, and we're telling Abby and Devon to get their arses out of here.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
For your child.
Okay.
I agree with James though. He was like, he didn't even seem that bothered. And I was like, I'm sorry, your whole kid's missing. What are you doing?
I know, but I get the denial, guys. I'm like queen. I'm like the queen. It's a fine line between rationalizing something in order to control the situation, and just flat out denial. I am so good at it. So I was there. I was in Devon's shoes going, babe, it's fine. You know our kid's fine.
Tammy's one of those that's like, you know what, Ernie, your finger is almost falling off, but it's fine. We barely cut it.
You still got 4 more fingers.
It's a nick.
I'm a hippie mom. It's like running the streets. They'll be home. Okay, they're an hour and a half late.
But
it happens. No one's perfect.
Life happens, folks.
Traffic.
Okay. Not the traffic. Oh Lord, not the traffic. Real quick, I gotta read what Paris said. So obviously we did the Beyond the Gate. So real quick, 2 minutes, Amanda, your reaction.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. She's gonna tell him about the kisses. That was it.
That was your 2 minute thing.
It never comes out. It never comes out. Okay.
He still hasn't told him.
No.
Mm-mm.
The promo shows that she's going to try to do
more.
Yeah. But real quick, Tammy, I don't know if you heard. Real quick, because I know we got to. Is in June, Young and the Restless Elite 6, Peter, Eric, Susan, Michael, Brighton, and Melissa are all coming to Fairmount Crest for a crossover event.
Oh, my living word.
And it's going to be multiple days.
Yeah, it's going to be more than
not
one
just
episode.
like one day.
Maybe they'll all move to a different neighborhood.
Which brings me to this. You guys are talking about Cameron, and I agree, but we all knew Cameron would kill the material.
Yeah.
I said to them beforehand, I was going to have something actually positive to say about Young and the Restless folks. Get ready. You're going to be surprised when I say this. Melissa Orway. You can say whatever you want, but I feel as though this, for me, has been the most I've gotten out of her. Like, you can tell, in real life, she's a mom. So she brings that extra energy into a scene where a child is gone missing. And I feel as though this is why I kind of always, I'm always defending her, because I know Melissa can carry the weight of a storyline.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I don't understand why, and I think I said this is that now all of a sudden you bring Melissa Orway into it. Now all of a sudden you bring Brighton James into it. We know storylines like this you have to trust the actors to bring it to life. And this is probably going to be her Emmy reel. there, I said it. I can't shade it anymore. But I'm like, I'm all into it because she's like this. She's like looking panicking. And again, Devon, you can tell Devon does just like whatever,
He's
man.
like, and Tammy's right. He is in denial. He's like, nah, he's playing hide and seek.
Like
Bro,
he's
for
playing like,
hours.
And to your point, Candace,
Yeah.
I appreciated Devon's reaction because it allowed um, her to really, what is wrong with you? Our child is missing. Like, if she's going to be on the back burner, if Melissa's going to be on the back burner for what, 2 years now or whatever it's
Right.
It's been longer than that.
She has come out, nailed it, hit the ball out of the park, whatever analogies you want to use. They said, you got story, girl, come to set and you need to be 200 miles an hour. And she's all, I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And she brought it.
She brought it.
And then on top of that, like, okay, if for those who've been watching the show, make sure you like and subscribe. And who's heard me say, I don't understand why you had to destroy, in my opinion, Mariah. Because again, this is going to break her friendship with Abby and Devon. Then you got Tessa. Tessa tells Abby, oh yeah, Mariah never came back from her mental health treatment. And I'm thinking to myself, with all of this going on, I'm like, dang, it's funny, Young and Russ, is how you pick and choose which storylines to go really slow on and then really fast on.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact that they found out it was Mariah, because like I cannot take another week of this.
I know.
I'm sorry, I fast forwarded through the scenes with Mariah and the child. I just like I can't.
And that child, oh, and
He's
real
handsome
quick,
though. Can I just say
He's so cute.
that little thing is handsome as F. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's so cute.
He's adorable.
I'm like, good casting.
And he's a good little actor too, because he's like, make sure that you leave a clue, so they can find us. Like, this is even he's in his mind. I think he's starting to think like this is getting weird. Like,
and she's like, I had you when you was in my tummy, and we used to be close. And I'm thinking, what are we doing? Like, Cameron Grimes is Cameron Grimes, right? Yeah. This is literally, I'm like, it's Cameron Grimes. This is my baby. This is my 2-time Emmy Award winner. Going to be a 3rd time, maybe, depending. I was like, but what the heck? Why are y'all doing this to Mariah?
But Candace, I have to disagree when you say that this is going to kill the relationship between Mariah and Devon and Abby. It's going to just be destroyed because of this, because she has gone off the deep end. She is not well. Like, with what's her name? Sharon.
And everyone forgives her all the time.
Blame her because she's not in the right mind.
Right.
Tammy, I was true. I'll give you it's a true statement, but Tammy knows why I did that look just now, because that is the out. That is the out that they're going to say, and that's I'm just going to say, that's why I said, like, for 2 years straight, it was Sharon and her. Actually, no, for the last almost decade, and then some. Every time that Sharon did something, the excuse was her mental health, because of this, that, patty whack, give a dog a bone, right? Now you're going to do the same thing with Mariah. Mariah's seeing dead people. Mariah is feeling overwhelmed because everybody that she loves has, quote unquote, left her, which we already know. Once Sharon knows, that's the scene. Sharon's going to be like, oh, I need to do something. Mariah's like, well, you left me. You didn't come when I needed you. Everybody leaves me. We all know that scene is coming up. But I'm just like, at this point, for me, I don't want them to, because, okay, I know she's going off the deep end. I understand that. But to me, if they say that, that's going to be an excuse. That's going to be an excuse. You're going to have to tell me, as if I'm a 2-year-old, literally 2, why, when, and now what? When did you start feeling like this, Mariah?
Yeah.
Because this goes, and see, this is why I said to the writers, you guys are going to do the thing that I thought you were going to do. You didn't have a plan last year. You really didn't have a solid plan last year of telling us why Mariah killed a guy, why
Yeah, they
Mariah
did.
decided to divorce Tessa and do all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Why is Tessa not questioning herself regarding her feelings for Daniel? Why is Sharon not, you know, worried about Mariah, but mostly on Noah? Why is Tessa like? Why didn't Tessa fight hard? You're going to have to do all of this in order to sell the rest of this storyline.
Speaking of which,
And
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about Mariah anymore.
I know.
I
So
know.
let's talk about
I was
let's
like,
talk
dude,
about your
You
boy.
know, the best thing about this is they know Mariah's not going to hurt the baby, right?
Right.
So like that's the
So
silver
he can calm
lining.
down
But I
little
am
bit.
not. I'm only invested in it to see Melissa's performances, and
Me
I'm
too.
excited to see her. And and Brighton, right? But I could care
Yeah.
less about the storyline.
And of course, when they found out that Ian Ward is really alive, like again, Cameron Grimes. I'm gonna tell you right now, Cameron Grimes, maybe Brighton James if they give him the material, Melissa Orway, and the baby, that little boy that plays Dominic.
He's a
Emmy nominations. Yeah, I'm giving the little baby a little something here.
Okay, so you guys, we get to choose. Do we want to? Okay, I'm gonna really, me in the dining room. I love the dining room at the Abbott Mansion.
Okay.
I could have
Yes.
done without, however, the scene with Harry. I'm gonna call him Harry, 911ing his parents for an emergency. Like that whole scene was ludicrous, ridiculous. Whatever other word ends in OUS, I'm like,
Yes.
okay, that's all I want to say about that scene. Choose. Are we going to talk about Billy and Kane? Because I friggin' love that conversation. Or do you want to talk about Phyllis and Nick and that whole thing? What do you want to talk about?
Kane.
Ooh.
I want to talk about
My vote is Kane.
say Kane and Billy because of the Jill factor too. I want to bring in the Jill stuff in because I'm worried now. This is where I'm starting to question what's going on because okay, I'm gonna let Tammy because Tammy is the captain of this conversation, so she's gonna take over. I'm just gonna sit back and just enjoy the talks.
No, go.
Well, Tammy, what was your favorite part about it? Like, what did you love about it?
It was really the first time where I saw Billy and Kane be brothers.
Yeah.
There was that familial connection. And at the very end, where they're facing camera and they both got the coffee cups, thank God we love our work. Yeah. Thank God. And if we end up alone, okay, that's the way it is. And I just love that. I loved it.
I agree. It was the first time I was like, oh yeah, that's right. They're brothers. I forgot.
And Billy
right?
getting emotional and Kane getting emo and wanting to call her, and I liked it.
Yeah, and then they both have I think they realize they have a similar situation. Like Sally, not happy with Billy's work, and Lily and the kids not happy that Kane is doing all this. So like they're like bonding over their similar situations too, I think.
Candace?
I agree with that, but I think the one thing that's really going to make them bond is the whole Jill factor. I have to bring it because I'm literally worried now.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this.
Pop Princess,
before.
if they kill Jill, I will be mad.
Woo! Yeah.
You think that's good? That's not going to happen.
No, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay, so we know that Jess Walton is semi-retired, and we know that she doesn't live in California. Okay, when they had Sally say that she talked to Snapper and saying that Jill's health took a turn for worse, and then Billy called, stuff like that. I was like, they better not, because that is for those who do not understand what I'm about to say. Let me just break it down. It's sort of like taking the last piece of what was left of a golden era of Young and the Restless. The character of Jill has been there since day one. Jess Walton will celebrate 40 years next year. I grew up watching the show when I had Victor, Mrs. C, John Abbott, Jill, Drusilla, and all those who were like toe to toe. Like Victor would go to somebody, John Abbott would be like, sit yourself down. And Victor would either A, sit himself down, or he'd go to Mrs. C. Mrs. C would tell him off, and then Jill and Catherine, right? That was the thing. When they said Jill was sick, I was like, no, because and I gotta clue Jack too. Sorry, Jack. Um, I was thinking that if she goes, there's nobody left that will go toe to toe with any of these youngins. And then I said, if they do that, that's going to put Billy into a maturity level. Hopefully, he'll grow up. In a weird way, I'm hoping the writers are having Jill fake it, because she knows that if something was to happen, and Billy knows that this will make Billy step up. This would make Billy and Kane actually work together instead of against each other. This is Jill. Yeah.
It could be a
so here was my question for a brief moment, because Victor's got my husband, Nikki saying my husband is a genius. If this works, my husband is a genius, which made me nauseous. I thought, is this a game that Jill is playing, hoping that Billy is going to try to convince Kane to give the company back to, like, for a second, like, would she stoop that low the way Victor's stooping low to use Lily to try to get Kane to
right.
But then I thought, no, that's not the case, right? Like, she's
no,
really.
I think Jill, half of me feels as though, and again, I understand Just Walton. Again, she's not full time, but I like when she pops in here and there. I do think half of me really, 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 truly, if I was a writer for the show, I would have her fake it. I would have her fake it.
That'd be awful.
It's not out of Jill's warehouse.
I know it isn't, but it's awful. I feel so bad for Billy. He needs a win, just like Phyllis needed a win.
No, this is Billy getting a kick in his butt. Because the thing is that Jill is not Mother of the Year material by far. If you ever look at Mother of the Year awards, Jill does not rank anywhere. So in order to have Billy grow up, mature, and him and Kane work together, because for some reason she forgets her other kid lives in Australia, the real Philip. I can see Jill kind of putting that all into perspective and saying, you know what, da 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 da. Here you go.
Well, I don't mind Billy, them work. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, because Billy would do something like that.
I don't mind them working together. I just didn't want her to do something like so that Kane would give the company back to Victor. I want Kane and Billy to work together.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know this is going to sound really bad, but I want Jill, because that is something Jill would do. That's some 1980s, early 90s stuff that Jill would do.
I don't think that they will kill her unless she wants that. Like, if she says, look, I'm tired, I'm busy, I'm not going to be able to pop in, as unless she wants that. I don't think they would kill her though.
And that's what and also said that too. It's like, again, Just Walton isn't full term going back and forth. She is getting in a level of age, of seasonal age, as I call it. But and that's why, like, either or, if they do kill her off, it's still going to have Billy and Kane in a way put aside their difference and work together to honor Jill.
Yeah.
And then on the flip, if Jill does this, then yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at it from two different points. I'm looking at it as like, okay, if they do that, that's another person from an era of the William J. Bell era that is gone, that would, talk to Audra, be like, you know what, you're doing it all wrong. Take it from somebody who's done this. This could be you. And then again, I'm just looking at it from so many. I'm really hoping they don't kill y'all now. No, I don't want to say goodbye to Jill. Well, not before her 40th anniversary. That will suck.
As James always says, they've got us talking about it, right?
That's the thing. They got people
storyline
because we care about Jill. we've all, whether you
she's a
start
legacy character. Yeah.
right, she's a
Absolutely.
legacy character and everything else like that. And here's James to tell us to wrap it up. So we'll see y'all.
Right. That was good.
Do we have 5 minutes?
No, we don't. Everybody, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna get ready for
All right.
Sean Kanan. Sorry, it's short this week. Just
I'm Team Phyllis, by the way.
Okay, very good.
Me too.
Love you guys. See you at 11:30. Sean Kanan. Bye.
Bye.
1 second, folks. We're not off.